Okay, you're ready to start. When you're ready, just give me a countdown to start the timer and all that stuff, and we'll begin.
Alright, sure. So yesterday we ran Sonic Colors DS, which was the 90% category. So this today will be 20% for Chaos Emeralds, which you basically beat the game by 20% to collect all the Chaos Emeralds in between. So yeah, this normally doesn't look like anything special, but normally the later races require upgrades, and the only way you can do that is to do that post game. So we'll be beating all the Johnny races without using any upgrades, which is quite a bit challenging, but possible. Got any questions? Feel free to ask. So this game was unlike Colors DS. This has a trick system and even has infinite boost when your boost is full, just like some kids throughout in this demo play. So yeah, the timer will start when I press start, because yeah, once you start, you're already in play. I'll give a time count. Right, so yeah, and the time will start in 3, 2, 1, go. But right now we want to skip all the fucking possible. This is where we have training. So yeah, you have food, and jumping on loot break that cap. So you can even fix in this game. Cool. Right, so first you have to save the game by Tails returning to end. So this is the only part of the game where Tails will use to save. And now we got our first vehicle, which is the Wave Cyclone. This allows you to travel like on hills. And this is needs to go to the first zone. So this is quite a bit different from the other two rocket games. You have to go through the training, go through the vehicle, and then you actually play the first stage. So yeah, this part utilizes a lot more touchscreen, not just the special stages to plot the route. So right here I want to zoom out and then sort of around with the stylus, and then and then draw the route. Right, it's that sail. Right, so yeah, we'll be seeing a lot more of the wave cyclone more. And we will be racing this to do the Johnny races. As I mentioned before, you can upgrade this, but as I'm doing before beating the game, you won't have the opportunity to do so, since it's only available after you beat the game. Let's get this here. Because if you want to get to max boost here, you need to boost really for about 5 seconds. And you want to skip boost. Right, cool, got boost again. It's hard to know because it's very easy to miss runs down, and it can very easily cost you the full boost. Get his rings. Yeah, I should have avoided that ramp, because going the ramp's a bit slower, but at some points it would be required to get some boost. Right, nice. I'm the first one in the game. So to get the start dash, you have to wait for race about twice. You can hit the forward dash, forward button, or the Y button. This also has low jump as well, which is a common physics in both games. So yeah, get out there. Now the water quick over here. If you both jump against the top, you can literally like keep the water score entirely. Right, we already have. Let's go keep going. Jumps. Yeah, I didn't get the speed cap break, which you can get by jumping on top, jumping on slope. Let's go. Right, now we reached our first boss. Hello. Actually, you can damn it too. And good, we got the one cycle. You can actually get this part in like 14 seconds, but I messed up a bit at the start, so I didn't quite get it. Right, on to phase 4. So yeah, what this game features that the other which happens when you like stuff help. Good. Right, that's pretty much like a boss fight you get. So yeah, you can one cycle both areas. Right now, going on the second wave tackling trip. It's going to be much shorter. Actually, short, just like that. So yeah, you want to avoid the ramp as much as possible. But at times like this, I need that to get some boost. So if I do have full boost and I am boosting, I just miss the ramps with like this one now. Right, we land. This is a bit slower than what I'd normally get, because yeah, the boost is completely random. Right, 15 levels. First is pretty nice and fun today. And it's the nicest like you can receive so far. Because this level, 15 levels, there's no life getting from anywhere. Good. Now I'm going to do slope jump here, height and distance. Forward to it, jump into this, down the slope, and into the pipe. And that's a good recovery. Right, Act 2. here. Go as high as I can. Now we'll be going up with here. Okay, that's good. So yeah, those circle jumps over there are pretty much the most difficult to get in ILs. But yet required. Because otherwise it just isn't as fast. Now go up here. Either. Also, doing repeated jump dashes increases your speed when you have a broken speed cap. When it's basic boosting, like when the speed cap isn't broken, you want to like be jump dashing, and it takes a couple of frames off. Alright, 1-7. Pretty fast time. Right to the spot. There's a dog pendant on. Alright. Ball as fast as possible. And this game features blaze as well. And you have to really gauge your jumps. And the bigger they are, the more damage they do. Alright, that's okay. Alright, now we've got to play a couple of levels. We're going to be playing too. And this is to get enough material to beat the game. To beat the game, you need 13 green material and bronze, 7 red and silver material, which we'll get later, and 5 natural material. With S rank in any stage will get you 4 materials, but even if I got S rank in all 3 stages, that would only get me 12. But I wanted enough. So that is up to a minimum of 1 S rank in each zone. Now I already got the S rank when I beat the boss here, so I only need to get an A. Right, Machine Labyrinth. Usually I got the S rank, so I only need to get an A here. Break through these. Get ways to build a boost. And that's before I want to keep full boost here. There's not much opportunity for me to build on boost. Oh yeah, also when you do tricks. Yeah, going on that small platform at the top is what should happen the first time. Good. Too high. Tails to build on next vehicle. Now as you see, you have 13 green and 14 bronze material, so I have enough green and bronze material to beat the game. I need 5 green and bronze to build this. Later on I have to build a radio tower, which also requires 5 green and bronze. 2 green and bronze for the next vehicle, and the one after that. one turn after that when he passes to the game. So yeah, this vehicle can go longer distances than other vehicles. I mean, the wayside one. We'll be only using this twice. So yeah, all vehicles use like a touchscreen. We also have a flamethrower, which is good. So for these submarines, which are bigger, so now we're going to approach our first Johnny race. And this one is basically forced and you can't avoid this. So yeah, if you tap the touch screen when the counter shows 1, you get a starting boost. And strange enough, it's not documented anywhere. And bumping into Johnny causes you to lose speed. Even in only percent, it's faster to actually beat this race because there's no way to avoid this. Okay. Swam with the full boost again and then win the race. Right, we win. Right now, the remainder of the journey. Right, got close to the focus time. Right, good machine. First thing now. Right, good. That's pretty smooth. So now we go through these bunch of cutscenes and all of a sudden we're at the third zone. It's okay. This has a ton of pitfalls. Now good scenic. So what I did there to up was a reverse boot jump. If you do it on the rail, the button is not difficult. In the first rush game, both being a jump. In this game, you have on the rail only A jump, so I have to like stretch all the way around to get to the A button. Nice. Right, back two. So this is long and has an auto scroll at the end. Well, I didn't quite reach the end of the slope, so I didn't beat from it. I jump over that, but because fast jump over it. Cool. But yeah, what happened just there? Looks like got over there. That sometimes you can boost just like one frame, and then just don't use anymore. That's called a boost glitch. Fortunately, it's in all three Rush games, and there's nothing much you can really do about it except for wait a bit. So yeah, with this is what I was talking about the game. How's that the point? Right, so yeah, now on this boss, and after this we unlock Blade. So yeah, we want to get the stuff in line if possible. Not that far, this button. On the right way. But then you can get a ton of hits just like that. You face against the boss and get to the final hit. Glad I got the first try. Great. It's under 35 seconds. Something. We need to put radio power. Once again, we need 5 green, 5 bronze. This time, 1,000 rings, which is basically normal if you're at speedrunning pace. Right, now you need to take the tornado we got for last time. This time we're going to detour to this island, and then the next one, because over there is where Johnny 2 is. So normally we'd leave Johnny 2 for post game if we're doing Full Emeralds. Full Emeralds is basically the category where we get the Soul Emeralds as well. And the reason we leave the post game is because we have a laser vehicle that's acting faster. But as we're getting 4 beats in the game, it's better to take go of it now, so we won't have to do another trip. These rings, yeah, these rings help get like gas panels. Keep going until we get to the last channel. snap thing is possible, then the wood is ours. You want to make a streamline move as possible. That we use the least speed as possible, and we've got the second emerald. Now we're heading to this new landing point. Once we reach this landing point, we'll come back and take the wave cyclone and get to our next zone. And this is where it shines. They went underwater only flame before we can damage it. What's the next landing point? Nice straightforward trip, literally. This is slightly longer than one I want to actually land with. So the distance I have to go a bit further. Swing. Good. Now let's get the fan to get more boost. And just get the chunky boost. Great. These place. This is quite a bit slow. This one is basically a shortcut going to capture. Right, so that's a bit of a delay. Move. So yeah, this is the new gimmick game. And this one over here, which is the final one for this level, is actually unskippable. For the last one in Act 2, we'll be skipping all of them. Nothing's really cool if you get it right. Act 2. Wonderful. Top root. I go up here, and we do the trick. Ah, no, we missed the trick. So if I'd been a bit higher, then we would have gotten over it, and then we'd just be like, going really fast towards the end. So that's a bit unfortunate. It happens. But yeah, that basically costs you 20 seconds if you miss it. Right, let's go. Stop. This is where the frame can drop quite a bit. So yeah, once it goes level, he automatically does super jump. Good luck, 2 hits. This part is where I want to do. Yeah, because it's pretty tricky to hit that weak point. And it can lag out just like that. Now we've got in our next vehicle to go to the next 2 sides. Right, skip the cutscene. Now we go to the hovercraft for real. Be careful. It's faster to draw from boarded ship. So this vehicle is an auto-scroller, like the previous one. But the normal auto-scroller is the first one. So the one you get afterwards is an auto-scroller. It's auto-scroller 2. It's much faster. With that vehicle, you can get to places quick. And usually changes from like a smooth vehicle to different. Get both feet at once. Oh, you can also deflect with the no button or just suddenly pulls up the mound. Flexibility. And here's where something really shines here because it's not me snowboard. So when you do a portrait when you're not holding anything, you go like send it. She can do it as well, but she doesn't get nearly as much speed as Sonic does. Because now you cover like great distances, so it goes really fast. Down. You can't make forward the third one, then do a slow jump. First jump, and we finish. Act 2. This time we don't have a snowboard. Go. Okay. Let's start from this foot. This is under a minute. I have to now face this guy. Finger. So yeah, if you spin dash and then you hop jump after, then you like break your boss battle's speed. Because while you're facing bosses, we can't. Kind of add dash over the gaps, which is very easy with Sonic, and Blitz is not so easy to do, even though it is possible. That's why we always use Sonic here. Okay. This time it's just doing a bit of platforming. Right now we just need to land the final hit, which will literally take half a second. No exaggeration. And just like that, this fight is over. Sorry, Babylon, which is the next zone. First we have the new lands. Keep going from here and reach your next landing point. Keep shooting down enemies. So this is definitely unique from the other two right here. Rather than just straight on going to the next zone. We land. Right, so we are going to start Babylon, but this time we're going to do a Johnny race first. It will be fast before beating the game because they've had to do it. Right, Johnny. Journey feels wrong too. Yeah. Not to do here. I'm just all the way to the end. 3-1. Right, 2 more hard races to go. In Johnny 6, to get guaranteed win, you have to like finish in the 1-3. Right now, you should not film, but just before we go to Babylon, we have a surprise hit 9 and 2 to do. You want to use blades for this. One great, and with no rings to it. And this time we'll be playing Babylon and we'll be using Sonic for this. For Babylon and 2 at least. Yeah, one thing I haven't mentioned is vulnerability. Yeah, using boost, you're basically invulnerable to attack and this level blazes naturally immune to fire, but Sonic isn't. So you have to do those. So you have to boost to get through those unharmed. Let's get this thing on looks. It's a bit of a flash to make. It's way harder to respond to with Blaze. Blaze loses fire hold across, which gets significantly more distance to Sonic's jump dash. That's back to good. So yeah, that part can be done really quickly if you've got next to the button. So yeah, those launchers might change your depth perception. This launcher Blaze can skip and it saves for about 1.5 seconds. Sonic is still now there's the final blue section after this. And you can't catch the balloon is one thing of why you did before. Nice. But yeah, one thing I haven't mentioned, so I should have mentioned at the start, is that the purple lasers that you do over here are basically instant kill. So you want to avoid multiple times. Fine. We jump to the end and we're finished. You want to have a quick time to work. You want to really be able to fight this boss because Blade has the option which is heavily used here. So that way you can stay in the air. That's a bit fortunate. They used the boss entirely. But yeah, you can get chains of tricks to it. You're doing a ton of damage not having to touch the ground. So unfortunately, when you go on the ground, when it goes to Lego road, it doesn't spin in the sand, which you don't want, because then you lose about 15 seconds when it happens. Right, last hit. The optimal way to get in that is probably like last second. Right, start building. Right, we now have a submarine. Submarine can't push down. Right, that should do it. Yeah, you barely have enough to make the trip. Right, so this door is blocking us from the last zone. Have a journey race. Right. Normally they use Paragon to do it, which is why this normally doesn't go scaling. If you're doing 4 people a game, you need another land, you need to use another land spot to get them. Right, so looking for the Stormy Tavern. Got to keep it to the end. Great, we won. Right now, for the village. Now I enter Johnny Pool. I'm going to be feeling a lot more this week. We haven't already. But this is like fast to win game. So yeah, this is Johnny 4, which is not one of the harder ones. Well, it's going to be uncomfortable. I've got a lot of dodging. You're going to 10 shots here, and you're not to where you previously were. Oh, and you're pushed as far as possible. You can see on the map, you're quite a bit ahead of Johnny. Right now, we're going to go to the 3 hidden islands that are near to the last zone. So to get the door to the last zone, you have to complete the zone 3, 4, and 5. After that's it's couldn't have done this up. We're going to use Sonic things. Give me. Right, this time we're going to be taking the apple blast because Typhoon can't cross shores and the nearest landing point is like twice the distance. You hit another ball, we also using Sonic as well because this one is very similar to Coral Cave. Yeah, I'm getting very narrow dodges. Oh. Sometimes that happens if you do it in specific points of the rail. And with that final jump, the jump I did there, I really thought I could make that. Blades can't get high enough because of the reduced speed. Right now for the last of the island, which is on the 5. This time we're using Blades. Wrong button. This one down here. And the game actually marked on the map where you need to go. Reach the goal. So you just fall down. I'm finishing. Not pretty useful to needs to be another D9 because finishing up for Johnny 5. Yeah, for Johnny 5. For Johnny 5 you can't do that now because it's so far away that there's no way to get. I usually need to use the hovercraft because once again each time we can't watch doors. We have to use the hovercraft instead. So this is the longest hovercraft strip like in this category in way too many of them. You basically cover the whole park. Becoming Sonic. So yeah, for those of you that play Sonic Rush, this seems to be familiar. Because it's like exactly the same as Deep Storm 1. So going through it. And this will be the final Johnny race. Ready here. You got my time off? So I think I've missed the tail camel. Be able to witness it close enough. We haven't scratched anyone. So there isn't a lot here. Yeah. Might be good. Right now we actually need to do one more Johnny race. And this time we need to join 3. Oops, do this first. Then we know make the restarts. This is a pretty easy Johnny race. Oh yeah, Sonic Racing. I haven't actually played this myself. So you get these clothes that have placed later is Racing Transformed. So I just need to go on like 5 laps, like 4 boosts. It's a nice easy win. Nice. Now, still having to do this again. Speaking of young and just land there. Right, Sonic. Solve this problem, and those pieces will take this problem. You've done. This time I play Sonic. Cool. Good. Nice, the full build. That's actually a different thing. It's very exciting. Keep it. Sometimes the R button just doesn't work here. We just let me down. Because I think the R button just failed on me. I was clicking the R button and that didn't work out, unfortunately. But it shouldn't be too big a problem. Not quite a bit of time for the death. Right, Act 2. Million hit boxes. That's it. Just keep it open. Yeah. Shucks. We should still make it to the Dolphin Blizzard. Yeah, something unfortunately not. Now we're going to Dolphin. You can't stick with any cap. Yeah, the good thing the other worked this time here. Don't know what was that happen. Good. Ooh. Alright, good job. So this bike wants to prioritize speed. Oh yeah, one mechanic we've seen in this game. More time to get hit, further you're going to spread out. Okay, you don't want to like get hit too many times. You can help it. And what's good is those, like, when he does those jumps, you can't hit him at all. Until you finish the animation. But RNG is not paying off yet. Right. Why not 1-on-1? Right now he beats this guy with one hit. These plays. Let's get this. Oh, that one just took out the barrier for me. Really fast, I don't get this. Good. If I get 12 rings, that's right for this. Good. Good rings. Alright, so the time will end when I land the last hit. I'm gonna land a lot this time. On the 114. And as a bonus, we have an S rank. Because we need to get 12 rings to get the S. So now here's a bit of post game. That's the end of. Yeah, it's basically the end of. That's good. Goodbye. Well, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. So yeah, this actually is a bit of a challenge, and I made up this category myself. And yeah, this was pretty challenging because to do the Johnny races without any upgrades, like took a lot of practice to make it work first try. But when I was running this for the first time, I definitely wasn't getting those races first try. You know, even in the All Emerald category, we used to me and other runners used to get first upgrade once we beat the game to do those races. But now it's become about to the point where that's become unnecessary now, and it's faster in All Emeralds too. So now there's a bit of post-game cutscenes. Now, to get the true ending, you have to get all the latest Sol emeralds as well. But we've seen that today.
Well, thank you very much for taking part then. So I just want to say a big welcome first and foremost before I go into post-run blues to Jules, because Jules is the general manager of EveryoneCan, and he's currently in the chat. So a huge welcome to him, and thank you very much for coming by. And all this helps the amazing work of EveryoneCan. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone from EveryoneCan for the work that they do as well. And all the donations, of course, that we are raising through Tiltify obviously goes to them. So be sure to get those donations in as well, and keep those donations coming in. We're not that far away from £250 that we need to do the Train Simulator Classic giveaway. We're only £85 away from seeing that. And we're not very far away from the end of the marathon. Now we're only a couple of hours away to the end of the marathon. So be sure to keep those donations coming in, and if we get to £250 by the end of the marathon, we'll do that giveaway. And if you want to donate, !donate in the chat will bring up the link to the Tiltify page. And all proceeds through that will go directly to EveryoneCan. We don't have any more incentives or polls to donate to, so all the donations can just go straight to the charity rather than being added to any of the donation incentives as well. So there are also other ways to help us with fundraising as well. We do have a subscribe button down below. So if you subscribe to the channel, or if you have some spare bits to donate as well, or if you watch any adverts during the stream, then that will constitute us as having a bit of Twitch revenue, and we'll be splitting that equally between ourselves and EveryoneCan at the end of the marathon. And also merch sales, as the link has just shown up by the bot automatically. We do have the InstaSim store. Through that you can get mugs, coasters, birthday cards, Christmas cards as well, and half of the profits from those will also go to EveryoneCan at the end of the marathon if we get any merch sales. So thank you Speedbreaker for the Sonic Rush Adventure run. Jules was actually saying there that they do play this game at their EveryoneCan Centre in Manchester, so they play this with the disabled people at their centre, which is absolutely incredible to hear. So we have a relevant game for a change, which is quite nice. So thank you Speedbreaker for the second run that you've done at the marathon today. Do you have any final remarks you'd like to say before we go on to the next run?
Yes. So basically, with those that are interested in some of these runs, I have like a whole stack of real-time run videos, and I think last year I actually routed 100% of this, which was by far my most complex by far my most complex speed project so far. And it's about 4 hours long, but it's doable, as well as Sonic Rush and Sonic Colors DS on my channel as well. And yeah, if you're interested, feel free to take a look at my channel SB55 on my Twitch SB55. And once again, Tim, thank you for having me on the show to run this category, and the Sonic Colors DS one as well. And good luck to you other runners out there.
Well, thank you very much for taking part, and we'll hopefully see you again at the next event.
Yeah. Nope.